Let's just double check. We're going live. Let's check everything's good on YouTube. Straight from the stands, live now. Hell yeah, we're good to go, boys. All right, AJ, do you want to be Rudy? Good evening.
God damn.
Hey, yo, that
Hey,
was loud.
chill out,
Yo,
fucking stupid ass masa.
that was loud.
Yeah, my
Scared the shit out of
ears.
me.
I hope someone crashes listening to this shit.
Oof. All right.
Oh,
Well,
that
I
was
apologize.
Jesse last time, no?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
not Jesse though. Jesse's going with me to Cincinnati.
Hell yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you guys?
Buenos
Chilling.
días, señorotes.
Uh,
O buenas noches, mejor dicho.
I can't
Buenas
confirm nor
noches.
deny, but the FO has bought me a studio. That's why I'm in a nice little area today.
Is that why it looks straight nuts in the background?
Yep.
Not like mine where it's just my whole backdrop for my apartment.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the FO. Jonathan Malter to be exact.
I just want to show you that I keep my apartment nice and clean and everything. That's why I have that background like that.
I'm in the attic.
Fuck. Like Dobby?
Well, as I said, at least you're not Harry Potter, right?
True.
In the cover, yeah, that could be worse, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what's popping, guys? How are you guys?
Happy.
Aquí, tranquilones, loco.
All right.
Chilling.
Good. Good to hear. So as you guys notice, we're missing Rudy. Apparently
Are we?
Rudy's acting as Bob the Builder. I guess he's remodeling his apart. I mean, well, he's just remodeling the room, right?
His
Just the
room. Yeah, yeah, his room.
I mean, he
No,
should have been
he-
done. To be
yeah, I was
fair.
about to say he started remodeling his room. I believe Thursday night.
Friday. Friday. I
Yeah,
want to say
Thursday.
Friday.
All right, Friday. He had the whole weekend. Didn't go to the game. It's still Monday.
Hey, yo, give a background story on Rudy though. Like my man's never worked a hard
Oh,
labor
that's
in his.
right.
Come
Well,
on. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So Rudy's, if you ever shake Rudy's hands, they're so soft. I don't think he's ever touched a tool in his life. So he's probably asking Anna to do all the hard labor for him right now because Anna's probably gonna do more of the heavy duty shit than Rudy would. Like Rudy, I'm surprised. Honestly, when I heard that he was remodeling his room, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be disrespectful like Jesse was, you know, and brought up the shit about his dad not teaching him how to cook. Yeah, yeah, I don't want to be that disrespectful, but yeah, yeah, someone said IKEA,
He went to
but
IKEA.
IKEA, but nah,
Hey, I
fuck
was there
IKEA.
yesterday, dog.
Fuck IKEA. I hate
I
IKEA.
was at IKEA and Barson.
Yeah,
That's
but
where I was
shout
at.
out to Rudy. He's remodeling his room. I hope he's done by next week or 2 weeks from now. So he has until next week, right?
Yeah, for
Until
the
next week
next
I'm
to
pretty
one more
sure
show.
he's not gonna finish till New York City. I mean, New York Red Bulls away,
Jesus.
In
possibly.
May.
Yeah.
Look, he should just paid me and whatever.
Nah,
It is
if
what it is.
anything, I would like to say that I'm the one that was building your vanity, so he should have paid me. Hey, shout out to everyone that laughed at that joke. Hey,
Be-
hey, we got great response for
Why
your
don't you
vanity.
why don't you tell our listeners about the time that I went and set up your wall mount for your TV at your house?
The problem is I could never take down that TV. That TV was all right. Hey, man, we're going off. Let's do this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Well, point is, Rudy's not here. So we'll get into it. We'll cover a few things today. I guess we'll cover some recent news, rumors that have happened over the last few days. Including the Giancarlo thing. Obviously Zlatan and Roman potentially being back and training. We'll cover that. Recap the Minnesota United game, and we'll get straight from the fans, and that pretty much it.
Yep.
So let's dive into it. This first thing, obviously today, I don't know if you guys caught that earlier in the news in the morning. Apparently, the Giancarlo Gonzalez thing to the Galaxy is almost but done. I guess the biggest setback to this is the allocation order. The Galaxy have to figure out a way. No, the Kings are losing. Yeah, they have to figure out a way for I guess the Galaxy to move up in the allocation order somehow. And enlighten me, Masa, you might know a little bit more about that of what we could potentially do or what the
Well,
plan is there.
uh,
But
well, I'm not sure what we can do, but from what I heard is that we need to go through allocation just because he played MLS prior to dip into wherever he went. So in order for him to come back to MLS, we need to go up the allocation spot. I think we're like ninth or some shit like that. But we could always trade or buy up
Bruce
to
has done
number
this in
one
the
spot.
past, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to give up some something, some
No, no,
kind
no.
of money.
But Bruce did this in the past.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
been done before. It's not hard. Like, and then you could go down the list and I'm like, hey man, you want this player or not? And then they say no, then you just skip that.
Damn, imagine
keep
someone
that.
fucks us and says, "Nah, we do want him, but they just don't really want him."
I mean, could,
I
but then, but I
mean,
think at that point they have to claim him, don't they? Because the player is essentially coming here because it's gonna be an MLS contract.
Okay, all right.
I'm some shit like that. You know what? Go listen to Corner of the Galaxy for all those facts.
yeah.
He's probably lying to us right now as already as it is. So don't believe everything
That's
Massa
very
says.
accurate. I'm not even paying attention.
Yeah, but point is, I guess it seems that all parties have agreed to making it happen. But stupid ass Rudy, all of a sudden. So yeah, it seems like it's gonna be done deal just depending on the allocation thing. So should we go and say that this is probably done? It's gonna be happening by the time that we have Portland in 2 weeks, that he already be announced and part of the squad.
I think the international break is the thing that's going to make everything happen. I think luckily we have that time, so I want to say he's at least practicing with the squad by Portland. I don't think that he'll play that game, but I think he'll be practicing with us.
Well, bitch, that's what I just said.
You said practicing or playing by
I
Portland.
said he'll be with the squad by then.
Angel, I don't want to fight with you today, please.
Dog, are you serious? No, he's gonna be with Costa Rica right now. So it's like he's gonna come straight to the Galaxy, you fucking idiot.
You said play though.
I said be with. All right, you know what? We'll go back and listen to this shit. I proved your ass wrong.
Well, I'm just saying he'll be here after the international break.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's that. I mean, let's go and assume that that's gonna be a done deal. It seems like it. I guess at this point, everyone would be kind of shocked if it falls apart. What are you guys' thoughts?
I'm in for it. But I think I forgot who I was talking to. I think it was Randy after the game on Saturday, and it's crazy how Daniel Steres is finally playing an okay game, an okay start to the season, and it's just too little. Is it too little, too late?
No, I think and I'll touch base on it when we cover the game. There was a couple things I saw from Daniel Steres that I didn't like. Nothing critical, but I mean,
mistakes that could cost us soon?
Yeah, it's a possible mistakes, and it's I'll touch base on it. It's nothing like major, but it's something he's done before, and it has cost us before, and we'll go over it when we cover the game. But I don't see having another person to put pressure, especially if Daniel Steres is playing good. Someone who could. There's always someone there to fight for that position. Is never a bad thing on any team.
Okay, George. I think George died.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he looks stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's move on then.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess it is what it is. I hope it's being because he's the one that has the
No, we're straight. We're straight.
You sure? All right. Fuck it.
We're straight.
Told y'all. He just got his shit replaced. Yep. And now there were two. We're gonna post up a Craigslist ad. We need at least one more straight from the stands member. At one point a while back, I thought Massa would be the one being replaced, but apparently now it's gonna be George and maybe even Rudy.
I can still get replaced if y'all want me to leave.
So
apparently this podcast is all you, so I don't mind.
Well, I want to add some flavor to this. So, well, actually, we're all flavor. So let's add some dose. So if Bruce, if you want to come and join, we need some whiteys in here. I would really appreciate your help. Or Dean.
Nah, because I don't fuck with Rolf, dog. And I don't fuck with my Slim Shady haircut, so fuck that.
Yeah, Chris, you can definitely come in. So all right, we'll leave it as that. I think we can probably talk about a lot. We'll talk more about the whole because I do have. I guess we can get into it when we get to the team in general. Because I do have my concerns about Steres in terms of the long term. I think right now so far he's been great. I think it's terrible timing because I think he's been fine. If anything, we could probably, based on the last 3 games, to me, I think I made more of an argument for Polenta being benched than Steres. But obviously, we're talking about long term here, right? So in the long term, especially we go off the last game, I thought that Polenta was solid. Didn't make any mistakes that I recall.
Mm-hmm.
So long term, we'll see what's up with this dude Giancarlo and how that's gonna set up. I just think in terms of what's going to happen to backup players like Tomas Hilarse and Romney, because Romney at this point is going to be just guaranteed left back replacement. So we'll see. I mean, all that shit, it is what it is. All right. Anything else you want to
add? No.
All right. Fuck it. So next thing, let's move on to, obviously the Zlatan news, the Roman news, and Junior news. Simple, based on all things that I've been reading. They should be back in training this week. I mean, the good thing is 2 weeks that we have break.
Hey, want to touch base on that. To be fair, dog, I know everybody loves Alessandrini, but I think we could do without him. I'm agree with George 100% because he's not here. But I was telling B Nasty on Sunday, like I think at least for this season, I think Chris Pontius could definitely handle that right wing position. No problem.
Okay, well, we'll get into it. I just wanted to bring, because I saw someone mention something very similar to that on Twitter. I can't remember who this person was. I want to shout out from that 213. He's a Galaxy fan repping in the Bay Area. Hell yeah, fuck with the Bay Area. But I saw something similar. Someone saying that with Alessandrini in the lineup, it's going to kill the fluidity of the team and how they work right now. So we'll get into that. But essentially, those three guys should be back in training. Obviously, most likely, we're gonna guess that Perry Kitchen's still gonna be out maybe about another month and a half because they really haven't said anything on him. Knowing the Galaxy, it's just gonna take a minute. And then the other thing to me that was just interesting was I guess it's kind of news related to the game, and then I guess we can dive into the game after that. Lletget without the mask. What's the story with that?
He said that he did not feel comfortable at all, and that his vision was obstructed with the mask, so he had to take it off. He said post-game match, I watched like all the interviews. He said they asked him the same question, like, yo, what's up with the mask? Why'd you take it off? He's like, I couldn't see. If I was wearing that mask during that play where I scored that goal, I probably would have not scored that goal if I had the mask on. So that's why he took it off. Not really. He probably needed it, but he couldn't see. He felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, because I thought he was supposed to play with it, right? So, well, does that mean he played with a broken nose the entire game?
He played with a broken nose, but I mean, he didn't feel comfortable.
All right, well, it is. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the recap. Minnesota United gets just Massa and I, anyways, we're the smarter ones as it is. So it is what it is. You have the lineup.
Top of the head, yeah. It's
shoot.
Little Bingham at goal. Rolf Felcher at right back. Daniel Steres and Polenta center back. Shelvik left back. Then we had a Corona and Jonathan. Holding, we had Lletget as Cam. On the right, we had Chris Pontius. On the left, we had Boateng. And up top, we had Big Tuna and Tuna.
All right. Based on what we talked about at the pregame show thing, right? What are your thoughts on the lineup and how we ended up setting up and coming out on the field? Because you were the one that was off. You were wrong. I was right.
I was completely wrong, and you know what? I'm okay with being wrong as long as my team wins. So I'm straight. Like, I'm good.
And Tuna's still running.
That's very accurate, dog. Oh, fuck.
Okay, what did you think about the formation? So I'm curious, what did you think about the formation, how we lined up? And, let's dive into this. Talk to me about the first half. I want to know what your thoughts are, and how we came out. Because I was shocked. I was, when I saw, I was wet for a minute, like the tip of my.
Bro, like, honestly, from what I said on Friday, that's what I was expecting. So when I saw these fools come out, like super high press, holding the ball, not letting Minnesota touch the ball, I was tripping out. The lineup kind of threw me off because I wasn't expecting them to go, even though they said that Antuna was playing forward through practice. I was like, oh, there's no way they're gonna play Antuna, like up top. Why sign Zubak? Why move Chris Pontius from striker? But you know what?
It worked out.